we need to be in a position where women have the right to choose what's right for them. And that's at the top of the list for me. I have amazing women in my life.
And so it is about Steph Curry. Okay, so I'm going to read it briefly. It says NBA superstar Steph Curry, who has long touted his Christian creds and beliefs on and off the court, has said in an interview that he's endorsing Kamala Harris for president specifically because she'll defend rights. Okay, so I'm not going to say that. You know the deal.
Hello, everybody. Stephen Curry here. I know you all know I played for the Golden State Warriors, but man, what a great honor it was to represent Team USA and go out there and win that gold medal at the Olympics this summer. And that unity on and off the court reminded us all that together we can do all things and continue to inspire the world. That's why I believe that Kamala, as president, could bring that unity back and continue to move our country forward. This is about preserving hope and belief in our country, making sure families can be taken care of during their most precious times.
What was the reaction to that, and why was that so important for you to do?
The reaction was great. There's also obviously a lot of noise in terms of anytime you step into this lane, it's going to be received, in a lot of different ways. And for me, it's all about creating conversations that are about being decent human beings, first and foremost. I think we've lost that a little bit to where, obviously, endorsing Kamala is important for me, for my family.
Why? What are the issues you care about most?
Say what?
What are the issues you care about?
I just know from especially women's rights and thinking about, what's at stake with this election, and understanding we need to be in a position where women have the right to choose what's right for them. And that's at the top of the list for me. I have amazing women in my life who've been a huge inspiration to me. But knowing Kamala and having been around her, and I understand she's qualified for this job. She's, I think, representing what it means to be a great leader and being a decent human being in terms of representing our country the right way. So it's an easy choice for me, but to be able to have be in a situation where you can be a part of the DNC, do a video like that, let people know where I feel like, but foster positive conversations, through it all. I think that's what our country needs.
Wow, I know. So, this is embarrassing, okay? Especially somebody who professes to be a Christian, let alone, this is Steph Curry we're talking about. You knew you were going to have this interview, right? You've endorsed Kamala Harris. So there's a reason why you are endorsing Kamala Harris. So of all the things that you can pick from as far as the Democratic platform is concerned, at the bare minimum, maybe just mention she's out here going to be giving us free housing. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? And he's out here saying it's because of women's rights. What women's rights is Steph Curry talking about? Huh? So clear he has drunk the Kool-Aid where they're using this terminology of women's rights, right? Whenever he's talking about these women deleting their children. Come on, guys. Since when is deleting a human being is a right? That is a crime. So you are supporting this candidate who supports crime. You see what I'm saying? So that was embarrassing for him. And then guess what? I saw actually on Twitter, the story is that Steph Curry's mom, once upon a time, also contemplated deleting Steph Curry, but she didn't. So for him to have that story, why would you be out here be like, you know what, there's a lot of important women in my life. That's why I'm supporting Kamala Harris because of this. And he actually said it's something that's at the top of his list. This is where we're at right now. It's very unfortunate. I mean, to be fair, even if he was mentioning the other candidate, he is also supporting deleting children. So this is just how our culture has gone this far. So much so that even the Republicans, right, they are well known about their pro-life. Now they've changed their platform because it's like, the culture has moved. Nobody is interested to be, just pro-life like in name, right? But if you want to win, if you want to win the votes in the White House, you need to be willing to sacrifice some of little babies. Can you imagine?
Yeah, it's horrific that he actually is co-signing this stuff. And to me, it's just indicative of this cultural Christianity that we have. It's like a massive thing where we have a lot of people who claim to be Christian, and they are, especially in the celebrity world.
Yes.
There's a lot of people who claim to be Christian, who do a lot of Christian stuff, even have Christian tattoos like Steph does, and, you know, have Christian verses on their shoes, all that stuff, right? And they'll do everything, you know, that would outwardly kind of pass for Christian, you know, to the undiscerning mind or undiscerning eye. But when you get down to the substance of what these folks actually believe, okay, that's when you see that it is it's Christianity in name only.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's Christianity in name only, but it is in the convictions, in how these people actually function, and especially in the fear of the Lord. You see that there is a serious lack in what they're calling the Christian faith. And yeah, the thing, notice how this is the most important thing for him, okay? The most important thing for him, he says, is this issue, okay? So not only, because you can debate on whether a Christian can vote Democrat or whatever it is, like you can have those debates or whatever, although I think that they're, you know, very difficult to defend, but you can have those debates and what have you. But he actually goes for the most anti-Christian part of their whole platform and says, that's the reason why I want to vote for her, because she's going to promote this thing, the most anti-Christian thing. That's why I want to go for her. Vote for it, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, wow, dude, like, wow. Like what you just said, like his mom contemplating, you know, deleting him, and she did not. And look what we would have been robbed of the greatest 3-point shooter in the history of basketball.
Yes.
We would have been robbed of that. And how many other people, you know, have not gotten to see the light of day who could have been something, you know what I mean? Could have been something amazing. And so, you know, this is wild, man. This is wild. You know what I'm saying? This is wild to me that he's doing that. But I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because I've long said that I think Steph Curry, and along with a lot of other guys, man, of course, Lecrae and other people, man, like there's this sort of brand of Christianity right now where it's like guys are talking a lot of Christian stuff, but when you see them move, when you see the things that they're endorsing, when you see the things that they're supporting, you are left just scratching your head.
Yeah, it does not add up. It doesn't match.
Let me know your thoughts, your reactions to this video in the comments below. I would love to hear from y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And if then you have been raised with Christ, seek the things that are above, where Christ is, seated at the right hand of God. Set your minds on things that are above, not on things that are on earth. All right? God bless y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.